Alright, so the Buick work car is gone, and I've got a new work car to replace it. It's a little windy out today. Oh, and I've got some fancy accessories, as you can see. So we're about ready to get into all that here in just a moment. Alright guys, so the first thing is everybody's curious what's going on, and so this is why the next little bit of the channel is going to be interesting. I had shoulder surgery on Monday and today is Wednesday, so I am 2 days out of shoulder surgery. It is October the 30th, so if you guys are seeing this, you obviously know I stay like a month ahead on my videos. So on the 28th I had surgery, and now I'm in a sling for 6 weeks, and so I've stayed ahead on videos, so hopefully you guys won't notice too much of a difference. I'm probably going to try and do some like podcast style where I'm going to talk about some topics that I think are important for kind of the automotive community and different things like that. So I may do that for a couple videos, only because I can't do a whole lot, and I may have some outside help, kind of like some of the outside help I have today, that may help me accomplish some things, since I'm not physically capable right now. Left-handed is not my thing. That's why my right arm's hurt, because I do everything right-handed. So anyways, so I do have some cool stuff coming with a new work car. And the reason I got rid of the old work car was I wasn't in love with the Buick. I tried to make it fun. I thought it'd be cool because it was a manual, and the manual part I could care less. Manual, automatic, I drive them both. I was driving it back and forth to work. I was loving the manual portion of it, but the car itself I just didn't have the love for. So it got shucked at an opportune time, because when I do get off pain meds, because I'm still on pain meds right now, I'll be able to drive again. Well, I can't drive a manual right now for obvious reasons. So I bought another automatic. But it's a cool automatic because we're back to rear wheel drive. The Buick was front wheel drive. I thought maybe I could handle it. I don't like front wheel drive cars. I like rear wheel drive stuff. And the new work car is a V8 that gets halfway decent fuel mileage. And well, I'll just show you what it is. It's a 2007 Cadillac STS, and here's the kicker. It's got like 42,000 miles on it. And I'll tell you how we ended up with it, and we'll go for a walk around with it. So I went to looking on one of my favorite places to look is Marketplace, and it's sickness sometimes because you got to get your daily dose of Marketplace in, right? Even if you're not even looking to buy anything, you just got to go in there and see what's available, because you might be something on there you can't live without. Probably not. However, on this situation, we was actually looking for a car, and I was looking for what kind of car I wanted, and I had a couple requirements that I wanted to make happen for me. I like being pushed down the road, so I wanted rear wheel drive. So I started looking at rear wheel drive cars, and I never really thought about buying an STS. And I started looking like, well, those are rear wheel drive. I know it's got the Northstar V8. The good news is they updated the head bolts after like 03, so they don't have the head gasket problems they used to have, and they still do have the possible leak from the bottom of the engine. All of them had that. But this one is a unicorn. The body is in pretty good shape. There's a few little places like this right here, which is not major, but it's got 42,000 miles on the car. Like, this belonged to somebody's grandparents at one point in time, and it spent a lot of time in the garage. I mean, look at the headlights on it. I don't know if they're new, like maybe they replaced them, or if those are the original, but they're just clear as they can be. And I'm going to imagine that these Michelins right here might even be, I haven't checked the date code on them, these might even be the tires that was sitting on the lot when it was new. Because it's only got 42,000 miles on it. Probably the same tires that come out of the factory with. So I do have a few plans for this car, not because it really needs it. These were 320 horse straight off the line. However, always need more, right? They make parts for them. North Star Performance does PCM tuning, which is pretty nice. I don't plan on breaking the engine right now as far as going to internals because it's so low mileage, but I'm probably going to do a PCM tune. I definitely want to do exhaust because I've heard some of these things. I'm not going to go straight pipe because I am going to drive it daily, but it needs to be louder than what it is, because right now, and we'll fire it up here in a minute, it's too quiet. To have a V8, I want to be able to hear it. So we'll do exhaust, we'll do PCM, probably do some other modifications. The dreaded ashtray in these that breaks in all of them. I've already been talking with my buddy Brian. We're going to maybe put together something to fix that. I'm going to be doing a few things to it, but for now, we'll just do a walk around and show you guys what it looks like. And we'll look at the first thing, and that's underneath the hood. So let me pop it. So, I mean, it's what you would expect for a bone stock Cadillac that hasn't been messed with. One thing that does need to be done is that the guys at North Star Performance recommend highly that you drain the coolant system and you put the green stuff in it. So drain, flush, change it out with the green, because that stuff right there is acidic and it causes some of the problems with some of the head gaskets and other things that they have. All the guys from North Star Performance recommend that this goes green. Like I said that. So yeah, we're going to go green. We're going to fix that. Other than that, I mean, there's nothing done to it. It's like whoever had this, it's stock. All the covers are still on there to make you think there's not an engine in the bay. This one here is missing a pin right there, but whatever. But everything on it works like it's supposed to. I mean, it is minty fresh. So we'll, Did I mention I'm not left-handed? So, of course, we've got the grandpa top on it, you know, because that'll stick out like a sore thumb to everybody. But the inside of it is immaculate. I mean, it's got dirt in the floorboard because we've been getting in and out of it, but I mean, it's clean. There's like one little bubble and a dash trim over there. The ashtray thing is about half broke, and this thing's broke right here where the pin goes into it, even though all the adjustments to the seat works. That's been set on and leaned on, so I have to fix that. But the seats are in excellent shape. It's got the Bose surround sound. It's got, I mean, it's got heated rear seats. So, I mean, Corbin is a fan, by the way. He likes the heated rear seats. But it's in excellent shape. I mean, this thing, when I seen it and seen how good shape the interior was in, and seen how low the miles was on it, I'm like, we got to get it. Have to. Now, it's dusty on the back because, well, we got a limestone driveway. And as nice as the exhaust tips look, those are the factory exhaust tips, man, it's quiet. Let me fire it up. Has nothing to write home about. Now, when you put it under load and you drive it, it sounds pretty good when you're taking off, but it's just another car. It don't sound much different than the V6 that came in them, which that's why I would not look for one of these, the V6, because these came with the the 3600. And that's got that really bad timing chain issue once they get some age on them, and that's one thing the North Star is not known for, is timing chain issues. So aside from that, I mean, this side of it's about the same. It's got a few little nicks where they've had stuff on the paint, but I mean, it's not bad. And it's got all the amenities. It's pretty well rust free underneath. I mean, it's an 07. It's got a little bit of rust, but not anything you would expect. It's a clean car. So guys, tell me what you think about the Cadillac. If you think I messed up trading the Buick off to buy that, and if you've got anything you want to know about it, I'll try to answer the best I can. And if you've got any questions about what happens when you have rotator cuff surgery done, and labrum and bicep tears, and it was fun. So comment below. And if you want me to do a video kind of explaining my rotator cuff recovery, if that's something you guys are into, we can do that too. So for now, I'm gonna close this one out. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see what December and January holds, and hopefully by February I'm back to doing the stuff I want to do, because we got a 68 Lodestar to build, an 84 Corvette to build, and a few things I'm going to do to this. So you guys have to see what happens with all the rest of it. We'll see you later. So I forgot to tell you, blame it on the fact that I'm a little swimmy headed from everything, but full family support, because here's how it went down. I found the car last week. Friday and Saturday I was in a wedding as actually a groomsman, so my days was like dedicated. I had to be there for that. Well, I don't have to be there, I wanted to be there for that. It's a good friend of mine. Sunday, me, my wife, Corbin, my mom and dad cannonballed 5 hours from here to Maryland to meet people who agreed to drive an hour and 20 minutes on their side to meet us, which very grateful for that. They met us in a Walmart parking lot, looked at the car, went, yep, that'll do. It's what I expected out of it. They did send me videos of the underneath side of the car ahead of time, so pretty well I agreed to buy it before I ever physically seen the car. And then we cannonballed back 5 hours, so spent all day on the road Sunday to Maryland, through the Allegheny Mountains and back. We did stop someplace good to eat. That's like one of my wife's one requirements, is you gotta stop someplace good to eat. And then Monday morning went to go have surgery. So I can't say enough of how awesome it was for my family to come together on Sunday, all of us hang out in the car, and then on the way back, my wife, my mother, and my boy rode back in her Cadillac, and then me and dad rode back in the other Cadillac, and it just made for a pretty cool day of going and getting a new car. And by the way, I had help today running the camera around the car and handling things, because I am one-handed. Today mom's my little helper. So, and it's coming, but my wife has agreed to be on camera. So if you guys haven't seen her on camera before, because there's like one video with the white truck that she's like on camera for a split second, it's coming, because she's already told me she would. So you guys need to subscribe just for that reason. So guys, thanks a lot. Any words of wisdom, Mom? No. She's surprised I got her to be on camera right now. She wasn't ready. So guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.